Today, we're going to go deep into something that gets overlooked all the time in solar setups, but actually has a huge impact on performance, durability, and long-term reliability. Solar panel mounting systems. Because most people focus on panels, batteries, and inverters, but the mounting system is what physically holds everything in place for 20+ years. In wind, rain, snow, heat, and constant seasonal stress. And if you get it wrong, you don't just lose efficiency. You can lose the entire system over time. So let's break down the main types of mounting systems, how they compare, and when each one actually makes sense in real-world use. We'll start with the most common one, roof-mounted systems. Roof mounting is what most residential solar systems use because it is space-efficient, relatively affordable, and integrates directly into existing structures. These systems usually use rails attached to roof rafters or structural points, with panels clamped on top. The biggest advantage of roof mounting is simplicity. You're using an existing structure, so you don't need extra land or major construction. It also tends to be more secure against theft or tampering because the system is elevated and not easily accessible. Roof-mounted systems also benefit from being out of the way, which is important in residential environments where land space is limited. But the trade-offs are important. Roof systems are heavily dependent on roof orientation and angle. If your roof doesn't face the right direction or has a poor tilt, you lose efficiency before the system even starts. They also run hotter because there is less airflow underneath panels, and higher temperatures reduce solar efficiency over time. Maintenance can also be more difficult. Cleaning, inspection, and repairs require roof access, which adds risk and inconvenience. And if your roof needs repair, you may have to partially remove the solar system to access it. So roof mounting is great for convenience and space efficiency, but not always optimal for performance or long-term flexibility. Now let's move to the most flexible option, ground-mounted systems. Ground mounting involves installing solar panels on dedicated frames or structures directly on the ground. These can be fixed tilt systems or adjustable racks, and they are commonly used in rural properties, off-grid homes, farms, and larger installations. The biggest advantage of ground mounting is control. You can optimize the angle and orientation of your panels perfectly for your location. You can adjust tilt seasonally if needed. You can space panels for airflow, which improves efficiency by keeping temperatures lower. And maintenance becomes significantly easier because everything is accessible at ground level. Ground-mounted systems are also easier to expand. If you want to add more panels later, you don't have to worry about roof space limitations. But the disadvantages are just as important. Ground systems require land, which may not be available or practical in urban settings. They are more exposed to physical damage, whether from weather, animals, or accidental impact. And in some areas, they may require more planning permission or compliance checks. Security can also be a concern. Unlike roof systems, ground-mounted panels are easier to access, which increases risk of theft or vandalism. Next, we have pole-mounted systems, which are less common but extremely useful in specific scenarios. Pole mounts involve attaching panels to a single large pole or small set of poles, often with adjustable tilt mechanisms. Many pole-mounted systems can be tilted seasonally or even daily to track the sun more effectively. Pole mounts also elevate panels above ground level, which can reduce shading issues from vegetation or snow buildup. However, pole systems come with structural demands. They need strong foundations to handle wind loads, especially in exposed areas. Now let's talk about tracking systems, which are the most advanced and also the most mechanically complex. Tracking mounts automatically adjust panel position throughout the day to follow the sun. The main advantage is increased energy production. Tracking systems can significantly improve daily output, but the downsides are significant. Tracking systems are mechanically complex, with more moving parts, more maintenance, and higher failure risk. In harsh environments like high wind or heavy snow, They may require locking mechanisms or shutdown modes to prevent damage. For most residential or off-grid users, tracking systems are often not worth the added complexity unless space is extremely limited. Roof mounting is best when you want simplicity and low cost. Ground mounting is best when you want performance and flexibility. Pole mounting is best for off-grid systems. And tracking systems are best for high-performance installations where maximizing output justifies the complexity. But here's the most important real-world insight. The best mounting system is the one that stays reliable for the longest time. A perfectly optimized tracking system that breaks down is less valuable than a slightly less efficient fixed ground system that runs reliably for 20 years. If you want more real-world practical breakdowns like this on solar design, make sure to subscribe to Off Grid Life Tech for more videos.